My daughter Annie, she was in law school at Liberty, and she mentioned one day that Rodney had given his testimony in convocation, and I kind of had just some thoughts on that, just of I need to pray for their family. And I was living in Indiana at the time, and I just didn't really know them or anything, but I just knew that I needed to pray for them, and that's about all I could do. So fast forward to 2025, I moved here in July. And after that, I was just trying to get acclimated to the new area. And I was kind of wondering if Rodney was still teaching, if he was married, or if he was, dating anybody or not. And so I ended up just sending a text. A friend said, hey, you just need to message him to find out. Otherwise, you're never going to find out.
So I got a message on Facebook Messenger from Jill, and I'm a terrible Facebook message user. I will commonly have messages that are 2 months old and not answered, but I saw hers right away. So I was interested, and so I sent a message back with a question. So that's how we did for a while. There would be we'd answer a question and send a question, and so we did talk about a lot of things, because I've said several times I'm a handful. I mean, I've got 9 kids. At that time, my mom and dad both were still living with me. My dad had passed away since then, and a busy job at Liberty, 86-acre working farm. I mean, it's a lot.
We just kept talking back and forth for about 2 weeks on Messenger, and then we started texting each other. And then Rodney asked me out for coffee, and that coffee date ended up being a long coffee date. It was not just coffee. We ended up going to Market, Maine, and then we ended up walking around Lynchburg. It was a beautiful day, and then we ended up shopping in Lynchburg. We went to the Old City Cemetery, and we found the most beautiful magnolia tree. That was so cool because it made a tent, and you could go under it and just kind of stand in it like a little tent.
I think she knew too that I was going to propose to her. So trying to, I guess, at least throw her off the trail just a little bit on it, so it wouldn't be obvious that that's what's going on. So I suggested that we would recreate our first date. So it's kind of funny when you think your first date is not all that long ago, and you're going to recreate it, not like 10 years later or something. But so that's what we did, and we went back to this. There's this magnolia tree in the Old City Cemetery that really, it's all the way to the ground, but when you get under it, it's almost like a canopy under there. And so we'd sat under there together on our first date. So that's where I planned to propose. So we were walking through, and there was this family just walking right in that area, and taking so long. I was wanting to be like, hey, could you guys move on up the hill a little bit, but we patiently waited, and they left, and then, so we sat back down under there, and that's where I proposed to her.
And all throughout our story, there are details that show where God was the whole time, and we can't really see that, but he definitely was showing through in small ways, kind of like God does in those small, quiet ways, but he was there the whole time. And I'm just grateful that he allowed us to finally find each other and meet, and it was the perfect timing for us.